Hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Welcome, happy Wednesday to you. I hope you are well. I hope this week hasn't been too hard on you, but we're at hump day. Yep, it is almost time, right? Somebody said tomorrow is Friday Eve. Yep, somebody said that to me today. Okay, so here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you, Aries. Here we go. Aries. Tell me what's coming up for Aries in the week ahead, please. Aries. Aries. Too many. Aries. There we go. Aries. Two of Swords. Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Trying to make a decision about a long-term relationship. Should you go or should you not? Should you chance it? Should you travel? Trying to get a backbone here. I always see that in this particular depiction, I see the backbone here. It's like yeah, it's like a skeleton head on a backbone, and it's part of the chair, and I feel like you need to get the backbone, Aries, to make the decision and go. I feel like you want to travel, but you know that there are obstacles in the distance. I feel like you're feeling very grounded. You've been hurt before. You know, most depictions show these swords crossed over the heart. So I feel like you're close to a decision, that maybe you have decided that it's time to move forward, but you're trying to listen to your emotions, I feel. You're trying to listen to your emotions so you can feel when it's the right time to go. You're close to a decision to go, but I think you're waiting for the right moment in time. That's what it feels like with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're waiting for, you know, the time when you can be impulsive. I think that you're just going to do it on the drop of a dime. The Knight of Wands is looking back at the Two of Swords, saying that I'm going to know when the time is. I'm going to know when the time is to move forward and to give this passionate energy or messages to someone else. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. I love the depiction of the Ten of Pentacles in this deck because it is this. It's beautiful. And it's you know, 5 pentacles and 2 pentacles and 3 pentacles. And when I see it immediately, I feel like 2 people have not spoken. 2 people who are meant for each other, who know the abundance of being together, have not been together. In fact, are not even speaking. That's what it feels like. The 5 of Pentacles tells me you two are both on the outside of each other's lives looking in. You could have blocked each other on social media. This looks like something very grounded to you, a very grounded partnership that has the potential to build into the Ten of Pentacles here. Has the potential for to be really lovely here. Now, I do see that. I feel like, Aries, that you feel on the outside looking in, and I'm just looking at this depiction here. We got somebody here, looks like a masculine, and then we have feminines here who are, there's 3 of them, right? Which could be the 3 cups, right? Could be the 3 people who are part of the soul tribe. I feel like you feel you're on the outside looking in of this soul tribe, or this group of people who are sharing emotions with each other. I feel like you might live in a castle, or that you might have a really nice home, that you are living in financials. Maybe you are someone who is doing well financially. And so I feel that the money has brought you loneliness. Yeah. I feel like you feel that you can't have it all, or that you want it all, but you're scared of it. You're scared to make the decision to do it. You don't want to, yeah, you're just trying to find the backbone, I feel. Yeah, you're trying to locate your feelings. That's what it feels like. You're trying to listen for the right moment. And you don't have to be blindfolded, but I feel the blindfold represents, I'm not going to see it with my eyes. I'm not going to be fooled by what I see. I want to feel it. Yeah. Well, it always isn't. It isn't a very long time usually before Taurus shows up. I'm just saying. So I feel like you're ready for a serious commitment. Yeah, it could be with a Taurus. It doesn't have to be, of course, but I feel like you're ready for a serious commitment. But this is also what I feel. I feel like you are someone who wants people to follow you. I feel like you think you're the leader, and of course you are, right? The zodiac says so, that you are the leader. And I feel as though you are very specific. You have a very specific way in which you run your life. And I feel like it's run by rules. And I feel that you are someone who's not really veering away from the rules. I feel as though you're used to people in your life, Aries, waiting for you to make the decision so we can all move forward. It's a little bit of ego, if I'm being honest. Like, this is Leo, right? The Six of Wands is Leo, and it's a little bit of egoic energy of being the top dog. That's what it feels like. Now, for some of you, it could be that you're interested in a Taurus, and that's what you're thinking about. Maybe that person is someone who is quite structured in their life, but I feel as though that you're looking to break away from the structure, and that you're trying to do things spontaneously, Knight of Wands. Six of Wands is you have been through a lot. You've come from a lot of strife and hard things. You've worked really hard for everything that you have. But I think that's created a little bit of ego, and kind of you find yourself sometimes feeling like you're above other people, perhaps. But I don't think it's in a terrible, terrible way. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel myself that a little bit of ego is necessary sometimes when you're not finding your way, when you're not necessarily on the right path. I feel like sometimes all we have is pure adrenaline and ego. That's what gets us to the next point sometimes when we're unsure of ourselves or of how others are treating us. So I feel like slowly this energy of having to be so structured, you must follow my way or the highway. I'm not changing my mind about the situation. I feel like you run from that. I feel like you are trying to, put some distance between yourself and those structures. I think you're trying to be more spontaneous. Wow. Whew. Got the Star. That comes after the Tower. Yeah. And the World. So the World card and the Hierophant, for me, that's divorce. That's a major change in your life. It's divorce. It's healing. I feel like you tried to heal the situation. If it's you that's getting a divorce, I'm really sorry. It's never fun. Yeah, it's never a fun thing to do. I've been through it myself, and it's not fun at all. The healing is necessary, but I feel as though it was a divorce. You close the door, and you are making changes in your life. That's what it is, and that's why you're trying to be a little more spontaneous and not so fixed. The Star is fixed energy, which means it has to happen. The healing has to come, and it will come once this cycle is closed. But I feel like at the end of this cycle, you're feeling really vulnerable. You're feeling really very vulnerable, but feeling like you're glad it's over because you're never going back to that. And the World card is about all of the fixed signs, right? And that's what tells us you're never going back. So we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. And so I feel like there was a lot of things you had to deal with, Aries. There was a lot of things you had to deal with. And for the most part, it was about healing. Yeah, the Star. Also, I feel like because the Star is here, it tells me you've gone through a Tower moment. So you may have also, in the midst of all of this change and divorce, whatever it is that the World card is for you, I feel like you are someone who was simultaneously waking up. It's like you woke up to the situation and realized, it's like, how did I let that go on for so long? It's time to let it go. I have to close the door. But this is all karmic lessons, right? So I feel like that's where you are, is in the midst of karmic lessons. And although you want to be more impulsive, that you want to run at the victory, right? Six of Wands. But I feel like you're here right now because you're supposed to be healing. right? So you don't have to make any decisions right now, is what I'm saying. You are in this, you feel like your hands are tied, this thing's not done yet. I feel like there's someplace that you want to go once it's over, if I'm being honest, because the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands here, I think there's somewhere you want to go once this thing is over. Yeah, you definitely, there's going to be movement here. Six of Swords, but I feel like, it's attached to the World card. And I've always said as a reader, I see this as movement, yes, but I always see it as lessons. Because why would you take the Six Swords with you if they weren't knowledge and communication and connection and lessons in those things, right? What I feel is going on here is that somebody offered you a cup a long while back, and you decided not to take it. Also, I feel that whatever happened in the marriage or the committed relationship or the monogamous relationship you were in, I feel like you lost interest, that you fell out of love, that you are no longer interested in trying to heal with this person. It may have been based on money. It may have been a very financially abundant relationship, but not necessarily a relationship that was abundant emotionally, because as you see, there's only a Four of Cups here. There's no other cups. So the only energy I have here of the cups is that there was boredom. I got bored with it. Yeah. And I don't think it was just, a throwaway person. I feel like it was a long-term relationship that ended up coming to an end because both parties, I believe, fell out of love. It was time to start something new, and you stayed too long. Yeah, you stayed in the boredom. You stayed too long. Three of Wands, it's time to go. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm done waiting here. I need to see what's coming. I need to get in this vessel and go. I need to have movement into the future. What's the future? Eight of Cups. Okay, so you're disconnecting from your spouse. In the future here. In the near future, you're disconnecting from the spouse. I feel like, the cycle comes to an end. It's been a really hard situation for you. I just looked at my timer. It said 12:22. So I feel as though that, I don't know if that resonates with you. That's why I said it. But I feel that a cycle comes to an end here. And it comes to a really harsh end because you're dealing with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're dealing with someone who just couldn't care less if they hurt your feelings. Someone who's been really honest with you. You disconnected from this person emotionally, and so you're no longer dealing with them in terms of emotion. This person is also disconnected from you, and now it's all swords. And so that's why it's come to an end. It ends up with you having a financial impact of sorts. It rocks you off of your base. It rocks you off of your... Yeah, it gives you instability, financial instability, but understand that I feel like it begins abundant, but ends in financial ruin almost. Maybe not ruin, but you're dealing with a lot less than you used to have. And I think that you're okay with it, just so this whole thing would come to an end. I kind of felt like this four was also about someone that you were thinking about or trying to heal from a situation. And I feel like this Empress is someone that you have really deep feelings for. So I feel this is a completely different person. This is not the person you've divorced, but rather the person that you've been thinking about in this Four of Cups. Because although I said you got bored in the situation, I really feel like, the reason that, well, not the reason that, but this thing came to an end. And as it comes to an end, you're thinking about the person who gave you the cup, the one you snoozed on. Yeah. So I feel like the person that you see, is your person who is the ultimate happiness for you, emotional happiness. And I think it's the Empress. The Empress is someone, of course, who is all the queens. She's very balanced, and she could be in childbearing years, but doesn't have to be. Some people ante up to the Empress a lot later in life. And this person is creative and beautiful, and will give and give and give, and is very doting and kind. I feel like you see this person as the depth of your love. Yeah, you have a really deep, it feels like an honoring love. It feels like you're honored to feel that love. That's what it feels like. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which tells me you believe that this person is is your person, the person you can have it all with. Not only the finances, but also the love. We have now 9s. Things are about to change. We're about to get some happiness here. Things are, I feel like this person is going to accept your cup. I feel like the 10 is next. This person's going to accept the cup of the king. I think you need to go in emotional. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But your person, I feel, has been healing as well. And they want to hear the truth from you. This person is single, or maybe you are. Could be both of you. But I feel as though the good news is that somebody is going to be honest with you, completely honest. The Page of Wands is the good news, right? That's the messenger. I want to talk to you. I have passionate things to talk about. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the future. Things are about to work out in your favor. It's time. It's time to go. It's time to use this Knight of Wands energy and be a little more impulsive than you used to be. And I know it's not a great thing to be impulsive, but understand that you've been so structured in this 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the World card, the Star. You know, the universe has really been throwing you lessons. A lot of lessons. And it's time, I feel, this 4 of Cups is something you never stopped thinking about. You learned your lesson about not looking toward the opportunity that comes toward you. And now it's time for you to go, I feel. All right, let's go to Amira. What else can you tell us about this connection, please? You or your person could be the courting man. I feel like you're in the corporate world, or they are. The courting man is someone that is in business. You could have a business of your own, or you could be higher up, you know, in a corporate business, making decisions for other people, protecting other people. You might be younger than your person, or your person might be older than you, depending on whether you are the feminine or the masculine. I feel we're dealing with someone who has an age difference with another person here. Yeah. This person is into young and youthful things, or if they're older, this person is, oh, you know what? It's the mature woman. Yeah, Charlie says it's the mature woman who's actually the one who's youthful. So I feel like there is an age difference here, but I feel like the person that you're attracted to is someone who is probably has an age difference with you, older or younger, but this person is also acts quite young for their age, or looks young for their age. Yeah, I think you met them at work. It could be that you did. It could be that you're in the same kind of work, right? Maybe you're not in the workplace, but maybe you're both, maybe you're in the same kind of work. Maybe you're both salespeople, right? Maybe you both work in insurance. I feel like it's something that you both have knowledge of, or a circle that you've been in together professionally. I feel like you feel that this person could be doing better than you. And I don't think you have to worry about that, because you're showing up as the courting man, the person who's in uniform, the personal or the professional man, right? So I think you're doing well as well. Yeah. All right. So this is this deck here, right? We're just going to get more information so you can know if this is your person or not. We've got 3s. If you've been seeing 3s specifically, or if you've been seeing repeating numbers, it says here, help is on the way, keep growing, prayers are coming true, and a new journey is close. So there we go. You want to go on this new journey with this person that you love, the person that you see is quite abundant emotionally, who has a lot of things and stuff. This person, I feel that why did I say things and stuff? Okay, because they're the Empress. So this person's doing really well. They might be owning their own home and their own business. Like, I feel like this person is doing really well for themselves. This person could have Pisces in the chart, or they could be quite emotional. They also could be a seer or a knower, someone who has a knowing or someone who is a seer. This person could have light hair. Doesn't have to, of course. You could have light hair. We have, light hair, I think, is like anything from strawberry blonde up to platinum, right? There's more numbers, right? If you're seeing 1s, it says self-love, good luck is coming, abundance, and don't give up. We have the full moon. On the next full moon, you could be seeing this person. We have 8s, and 8s are all about, you know, the universe kind of ducks in and says, look, we're trying to give you illumination here. Hello. Yep. Success, financial blessings. You're going in the right direction. These are divine gifts, and you will be reaping the benefits of your hard work. Stay on your intuition. You could be wanting to meet with this person, or them wanting to meet with you in the next few weeks. And I feel like you're going to feel it, right? We've got the Knight of Wands here. I feel like you're going to know when you're emotionally available enough to move forward. Your person or you could have dark hair. All right. For some of you, it's in the next 6 months. For others of you, it's going to be in the next few weeks, right? All right. I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Aries, for coming here and clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you're interested in a private reading, please look in the description. Everything you need is there. The only place you can book me is Wizio. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.